It's turn 8 and we've got just one street punk left in the pile, and we need to be heading over to 4th to collect some crime scene evidence. But I think I'm going to bust some punks first. So let's head down to Stickle Avenue. We got a couple of patrol officers with us. That's one die for making arrests. We can remove two patrol officers and get one dice for each. So these go back to the stockpile. And having an unmarked car doesn't help us. Let's roll, and we're looking for, because there's 2 street punks here, we're looking for 2s or more. Yeah, we got 2. So let's bust these 2. That'll do it for us, because it means we've now got 3 back in the supply. Let's draw a card, and we get redirect traffic. And event phase now. Let's take a look. This is a gas leak on West Calhoun Avenue. Roll a die before each event card draw. If a 6 is rolled, the gas leak explodes and all players on West Calhoun are sent to the hospital. Increase city crime by 1. 2 players must be in West Calhoun to seal off the street. If successful, each player gets a donut. Okay, well, we're heading that way, so I might take this one. And West Calhoun's here, so let's place this here to remind us. Because now it's Doug's turn. He could head there. I was going to upgrade, but maybe I should just head there. Yeah, let's jump into the unmarked car before we start our turn. I'm going to take a chance. I'm not going to head to the gas leak straight away. I'm going to use my action to... Although we've got quite a good lot of air support cards. Now let's do it. I want to show you how this works. I'm going to spend a donut because I'm at the police station, and I get to choose one of these upgrades. So I can upgrade my investigation, my arrest, or my emergency. And there's one more which allows you to move 1 extra street. Well, I want to take the investigation. So this is going to give me a permanent +1 to drawing investigation cards. That'll do. Now we draw, and we get fast response and request assistance. Definitely request assistance. So I'm hoping that means I can move James Kirkland over real quick. Now we've got to draw all the dice for the gas leak. Make sure it doesn't explode. That would be good. It's a 4. Let's draw an event for Dougie Pierce. And it's an emergency at the Booth Tower. And it's a blue one. The Booth Tower office is here, right by the gas leak. It's got an unknown circumstance. Let's grab one of those. We've got a suicidal employee. Maybe it's the effects of the gas leak making them go suicidal. But now, of course, our aggressive drunk emergency is getting a bit urgent. Poor old Duffy. Is that enough? Turn 9 now. Remember, the murderer doesn't come out until turn 16. So I think we're going to have James Kirkland head up. 1, 2. And we can tackle either street punks or this emergency. I think I'm going to take down this emergency to get our reward. So we'll get 1 die for the emergency. I don't have any support with me, but I am a SWAT commander, and it says on my turn I can play 1 SWAT token to roll 2 extra dice in an emergency. So I'm going to call in the SWAT team here to help me deal with this arsonist. I get 2 more dice. That'll do it. Let's see what's here. He has a bomb. We have an arsonist with a bomb, which is never a good mix. And that means we can't use any police cards with emergency tokens on, but we didn't. So we're good. Let's roll these 3 dice then. And we're looking for a 3 or more. Whew, okay, we did it. Alright. Good job, guys. And we get a donut, or we can take a look at the top event card. Well, I think I'm going to take a donut. Donuts are good. We've got 1 Swat left. And let's draw a police card. And we get a surveillance van. Excellent. I'm liking that. Right, event phase now. First, we got to roll a die before each event draw. Remember, if we get a 6, this gas leak is going up. Oh. That is bad news. Man, that's bad. So what did it say? If a 6 is rolled, the gas leak explodes and all players on West Calhoun are sent to the hospital. Well, there's no one there, so that doesn't happen. But increase the city crime by 1. Okay. The crime rate's going up 1 more. Let's go back and draw our event card. Using our intuition. Not more problems in the hood. We're going to do the all part. Take 1 street punk from the stockpile and put it back in the box. Okay. Stockpile's down to 2 and total supply is now down from 14 to 12. It's Doug's turn now, and I was planning on going 1-2 and dealing with that gas leak, but that's now kind of dealt with. It blew up. So I'm going to stay in my unmarked car, I think, because I want to do some investigation. So let's just move 2, and we'll head down to West Calhoun as planned, and we'll bring a support vehicle with us, and let's try and deal with the suicidal employee. So it's 1 dice for me, 1 dice extra for the support vehicle. We don't have any assistance, so let's roll and wish me luck. Okay, let's see what is here. Oh, he's got a bomb, so we couldn't have used any assistance anyway. Right, I'm looking for a 4, 5 or a 6. Yes, we got it. Good stuff. If successful, we get a police card, or we can take a peek at the event deck, and I think we'll do that. Let's see what it is. It's a crime wave. I had 3 street punks, which we don't have, so that goes on the bottom, and now we're stuck with whatever this is. It's an emergency at Sit's coffee shop and a harassing guest. But let's draw police cards first. So we have surveillance and fast response. And I will take surveillance, I think. I like that. Yep. The coffee shop is right down here on block 6. And we already have a yellow at Snyder's Liquors. So the urgent token moves here. Aggressive drunk gets discarded. Crime rate goes up 1. And we draw an unknown circumstance. Sit's coffee shop. Man, that was really because we didn't have enough street punks to deal with that other event. It's turn 10 now. And I'm going to move James Kirkland 1, 2, and let's have a crack at these street punks. I've got an arrest of 1. I'm going to spend a donut as well, I think. I'm going to move the support car in. So that's 1 for me, One for the support car and one for the donut. And we need to roll 2 or higher. We should be able to take both of these out, right? Yeah, nice roll. 3 6s. That's 2 street punks off the street. That supplies back to 4. Draw police card. Get fast response. Event card. Optional training. All players may choose to immediately move their cars to the police station to participate in a short training course. Each participating player gets to draw 1 police card immediately. No, we don't want to do that. We got murders to solve. Pierce's turn now. And yeah, well, there's no doubt what I'm doing. We're moving support cars following. 1, 2. And then I'm playing request assistance, which says play this card to move any number of police cars within 1 street to your location, or move 1 police car 2 streets to my location. So 2 streets, 1 car. And now I'm pulling Kirkland along. 1, 2. So we're all outside the murder scene. And of course my action is going to be to investigate the crime scene. Doug has 1, 2, 3 investigation. So that's 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. We have an unmarked car. That's 1 more. We've got 2 cars in support. 1, 2. And now I'm going to request some assistance from James Kirkland. And he's got a ton of cards here. So we can use one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 investigation in support. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's only 2 cards left. What's the betting? There's 2 pieces of crime scene evidence there. Is there anything more I can do? No, I've got no donuts. Right, let's go through it. Let's see, we're looking for 6 pieces of evidence from this stack. Nothing yet. Yes! Some fibres. Okay, good. Nothing yet. Yes, a bullet casing. 2 down, 4 to go. Nothing yet. Blood spatter. We're halfway there. Nothing. Fingerprint. Alright, 4 out of 6. Shoe print, 5 out of 6. 3 cards left. We need 1 piece of evidence more. Nothing. I can't look. Yes, DNA trace. There we go. We've got it. That's all 6 pieces of evidence. Great job, guys. Great job. I mean, that's what you call a massive investigation. Okay, that's it. We've got 6 pieces of evidence from the crime scene. We've got a murder weapon, 2 witness statements, time of death, manner of death. And that's it, guys. We've managed to collect all the evidence before the 16th turn, so we immediately win the game. And alright, we finished it a little bit sooner than I hoped. I did want to show you the murderer coming out, and I actually expected to show you that, but we have one before the murderer appeared. All that would have happened is, when we got to turn 16, the murderer was appeared at HUD 6, and every time we moved a turn on, it would have moved the murderer to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and eventually, failure, murderer escapes. So if the murderer was here in bad HUD 4, we would have had to have arrested that murderer along with all the bad hoods in that neighbourhood. So it kind of, you just do a regular arrest action, but the murderer counts as an extra street punk, and you can't take the murderer down until you've cleared all all the street punks. So that's how you would have arrested the murderer and won the game through a victory post turn 16. There's actually a little summary here in the top right, but you need to make sure that this board is complete before you can arrest the murderer, because you need all that evidence, obviously. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the game. That was Police Precinct. I'm going to rack up the difficulty a little bit for my next playthrough, and that's another good thing about this game, is once you've got the rules down and you're playing and winning on this easy level, you can then, using different parameters, make the game a little bit harder. That's it for now. See you next time.